Hello, in this tutorial we're going to learn how to create an asset in asset management module. This asset management module in Dynamics 365 has been newly launched. We're going to learn how to create an asset. So let's see how to create an asset. So this is the process which we're going to follow. Create an asset in the asset master, and then we're going to define a maintenance job default. Then after that we're going to define the maintenance forecast to doing this job, what type of forecast we need. And then we're gonna define the maintenance checklist, and also we define the tools, and then we're gonna define the maintenance plan. Okay, so this is the whole things we're gonna come across in this tutorial. So let's do the demo. So here is my system. You can find in the new asset management module. Under the asset management module you can find out there is a assets. Under the assets you need to go down there and define this. Say that in 001 and we'll say that new car for say this the date, and then you can say that asset type. What is the asset type you need? We say vehicle, manufacturer, model, and the functional location. We are not talking of the parent asset. Parent asset we're gonna talk about it. So already have. Okay. Create an asset. Asset got created, and we can define other informations here. So we just keep it over here for the timing. The asset got created. This code is very unique for us, so we need to use this code for creating the other component for this asset to run that things. So how to do these things? We go back and we go back to the setting. Under the setting, first we're gonna define the maintenance job default. Maintenance job default is a heart of the asset management module, by which system will know what activity needs to be done for what asset, and does it apply to a particular plan or not. You can see that how we're gonna tag it with an asset. Here we're gonna create a new. This is a matrix. So we say that this is a preventive job. I need to do this preventive job every 60 days time, and this is my trip type, and I say that it gonna be applied to a vehicle group where the vehicle manufacturers are Hitachi. That should be the model, and that should be my asset. Okay, so asset link. So once the asset link, the first job is from our side is to define the forecast. Means how many hours to needed for doing this forecast to complete this job. Say 20 hours. You can define non-billable. I have created two items, SR0001 11. Okay, say two item, and another one is SR002 11. And then once we define that one, and we can define the expenses, what sort of expenses we need. You have a category, project category, basically this is, it can be come down over there. Okay, so I say that $300 is needed, and the line property is non-billable. So done. Then once this job activity going to be done, I want to define that there are some checklists to be followed. So here is the maintenance checklist. We can define. I already created a template for that. I'm gonna add that template over here. So here is the template. Okay. So this template is real. A template has a line inside. Whenever we create a work order, it will automatically copy those lines to that work order. So people has to follow and fill up that detail. So this is done. So forecast has completed, maintenance checklist has been done. Now we need to define a tool. What sort of tool needed? I need a supporting tool, a forklifter, to complete this task. So whenever I make the plan, so that will book that asset. Okay, so my things are done. So I need to define a maintenance plan. Now I'm going to define a maintenance plan. It should be repeat every 60 days for this particular job type, trade type, for this particular assets. Okay, so we go back to setup. Here we have the preventive maintenance. Under preventive maintenance we're gonna create a plan. You can say that 60 days plan. and define the date when it is activate, and how many is the tolerance, plus minus. I say 7 days should be okay, and should be 7 days should be okay, before and plus minus. So I put it over here. This is a timeline, there's an asset counter line. So I'm following the time base. Counter base is a different way, so we're gonna discuss that one in the later part of the another video when we run the preventive maintenance. Okay, so 60 days. I say what is the type, we took it last time in the preventive job. We say maintenance, and we say this is the one, and this is the interval type. This is very crucial. Based on that, it will tell what date to be taken in the consideration to run the plan. So I say 60 days. I'm not going to change the period. You can change it depending on your need. And then I'm gonna say that this is a critical or urgent one. This is urgent service line, and this is a auto create the work order. And once it is done, I'm gonna add my asset over here in this. So here we can put the asset, and the assets gonna be start from the 1st May. So here this is basically this interval type gonna search when they run the plan. It will take the start date and plus 60 days, it's gonna create a maintenance plan. So this asset is ready for running the maintenance plan. So in the next video, we're gonna learn how to create the preventive maintenance with this particular asset. So it will help you to see the entire flow from creating the asset and run the time-based maintenance plan. So this is end of this video. This tutorial gonna help you out to how to link it all the job default, plans, forecast, checklist with the new assets. Thank you very much.